Hi, in this video, we're going to look at all the ways that you can access Women's Wear Daily from the FIT library. So Women's Wear Daily is a really important publication in the fashion industry. And you may be using it to find the latest information about what's going on now in the industry, or you might be looking historically at what has happened in the past because it goes back many decades. So how can you find access to all the different forms of WWD over time using our databases page? So we're going to start from here, the FIT Libraries databases page, and I'm going to come to search databases and search for WWD since that's what I'm looking for. Once I run this search, I'm going to get 3 different results. And these are 3 different ways to access WWD depending on exactly what you're looking for. So let's look at all of them in turn. So first, we're going to come here and we're going to look at Women's Wear Daily Digital Daily, or WWD Digital Daily. You'll see that it says that there are some special instructions, so let's click the plus sign. It's going to tell you that this allows you to sign up for WWD Digital Daily Edition to be sent to your email Monday through Friday. Particularly for students in FBM, this is something that many of your classes are going to require. So I would strongly recommend doing it, especially because, as you see here, new registrations take 3 to 9 days to become active. So it's good to do it now before you need it. To go ahead and register for that, you're going to click this link and come here. It's going to walk you through how you set this up. The most important thing to remember is that you need to use your FIT email address. If you don't use your FIT email address, they're not going to know you're part of our community and you're not going to be able to sign up for this digital daily. It will be completely free if you use this link from our databases page. Next up is the WWD archive. So this covers the full text of Women's Wear Daily from 1910 to current, but with a 6-month delay. So this isn't necessarily the best place to come if you're looking for the most up-to-date WWD information. But it's great when you're doing historical research. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. It's going to prompt me to log in, and when I do so, it's going to take me to this platform. Now, you might recognize this platform. It's the same one that you'll see if you're using something like Vogue, Vogue Italia, Harper's Bazaar, Daily News Record, the Women's Magazine Archive, Art Forum, House Beautiful. All of these are on the same format of database, the ProQuest databases. So we're going to just take a very quick look at how you can use these. First, you can use your basic search. So you can search for any search term you would like, but you want to keep it relatively basic. So in this case, I might look for a particular designer or a particular individual that I think would be covered by Women's Wear Daily, or I might want to look for a particular type of fashion item. So in this case, I'm going to do a search with denim. It's going to give me some prompts here that I could select from, but I'm going to stick with my denim and click here. It's going to give me lots of results sorted by relevancy, and we'll see it's over 60,000 results. But if this is too much, you can definitely narrow it down using these options over here. You can narrow by particular year simply by clicking on a decade. So if you want to see what they're saying about denim in the 1960s, you can do that with a simple click. And now all of the results are going to be about the 1960s once it reloads. So here, let's say that I want to look at old denim fading. I would click on this. And now I'm going to see the page exactly as it appeared. For things that are more than one page, you can go through with the arrows. And if you wanted to see what else was being covered in that issue, you can click the Browse Issue option. This is going to show you the entire issue from cover to cover. If you find something that you're interested in, you can click on it to see it in more depth, and you can even cite it by using the citation button up here, or download it by clicking Save as a PDF. On the right-hand side, they're also going to give you suggested sources that you might look to because of the search terms you're using. If I go back to the home page, I can also just browse by issue. So if I know that I want to look at Women's Wear Daily from a particular date, I can use this Browse Issues feature to do that. I select when I'm interested in. So let's say I want to look at something from the 1950s. I'll pick 1953, December. It's a daily, so I can pick any day I'd like, though they do have some days that they skip for holidays and such. And now I'm going to show issue contents. This will be the full contents of this issue. So the Women's Wear Daily archive is great when you're looking for historical things, but as I mentioned, it doesn't cover the most recent issues. When you want those most recent issues, you want WWD online. If we click on the plus sign, it covers full text from 1994 to current. So if I click on that, it's going to take me to WWD, their website. From here, I can run searches. To see results that are relevant to my search term. And once I have run a search, I can also limit by date range, by content type, by vertical, topic, tag, and author. For any of these, you could click into the full text, and we'll have full text and images. You can also navigate simply by looking at the different topics. If you're particularly interested in seeing just what's going on in fashion, or perhaps specifically fashion trends, you can browse this way as well. So through these 3 different platforms, we have access to everything that Women's Wear Daily has offered historically and is offering currently. And this is a resource that you're really going to want to take advantage of while you're a student here at FIT.